Hello everyone, today we will discuss about some MCQ of how do organism reproduce. First question, in the list of organisms given below, those that reproduce by the asexual method are banana, dog, yeast and amoeba. Option A, second and fourth, dog and amoeba. Option B, first, third and fourth, banana, yeast and amoeba. Option C, first and fourth, banana and amoeba. Option D, second, third and fourth, second, dog, yeast and amoeba. So basically in the list of organisms given below, those that reproduce by the asexual method. So in the asexual method, banana is right, yeast and amoeba. So what is the right answer? Option B, first, third and fourth. In the banana reproduce by the vegetative propagation, and yeast it reproduced by the budding, and amoeba is reproduced by the binary fission. So it means ki all are the parts of asexual reproduction. Now second, in a flower, the part that produce male and female gametes, germ cells also. तो in the flower, the part हमें flower part बताना है that produce male and female gametes. Option A, stamen and anther. Option B, filament and stigma. Option C, anther and ovary. And option D, stamen and style. So what is the answer? Answer C, anther and ovary. Anther reproduce the male gamete and ovary reproduce the female gamete. तो ovary क्या produce करेगी? Female gamete. और anther produce करेगा male gamete. Now next question, which of the following is the correct sequence of event of sexual reproduction in flower? Okay, so current sequence of events of sexual reproduction in flowers. So first is pollination, fertilization, seedling and embryo. Option B, seedling, embryo, fertilization and pollination. C, pollination, fertilization, embryo and seedling. D, embryo, seedling, pollination and fertilization. So what is the correct sequence? So the correct sequence is first is C, pollination. First of all pollination occur होगा, after that fertilization, gametes fuse होंगे, then this process is called fertilization. After fertilization, formation of zygote, और after zygote, formation of embryo. Then embryo के बाद क्या आएगा? Seed. Okay, so what is the right answer? Right answer is option C. So the correct sequence of event of sexual reproduction in flower, so first is pollination, second fertilization, after embryo then seedling. Now next question. Question number 4. Offspring formed by asexual method of reproduction have greater similarity among themselves because. Okay, so offspring formed by asexual method. So in the asexual method of reproduction have greater similarity among the self because A, first is asexual reproduction involves only one parent. Second, asexual reproduction does not involve gametes. Third point, asexual reproduction occurs before sexual reproduction. Option 4, asexual reproduction occurs after sexual reproduction. So what is the reason? Because in the asexual reproduction, offspring directly similar, not similar, they are identically similar to their parents. So what is the answer? First is asexual reproduction involves only one parent. In the asexual reproduction, only one parent is involved. And second is, in the asexual reproduction does not involve gametes. There is no involvement of gametes. So that's why option 1 and option second both are right. So option A is right, because in the A, first and second is given into the A. That's why the asexual reproduction involves only one parent, and second is asexual reproduction does not involve gamete. So this is the answer. Now next question. Characters transmitted from parents to offspring are present in. Okay, तो what is जो characters है transmitted from parents to offspring. Some characters which are transferred from parents to offspring, they are located on A. cytoplasm, B. ribosome, C. Golgi bodies, D. genes. तो जो characters है they are present on genes. Okay, because genes are DNA के अंदर क्या होता है, जो DNA है they are carrier the information. जो DNA is the carrier of genetic information. DNA क्या है, carrier है of genetic information, और genes are present, genes are located on the DNA. Okay, now next, characters that are transmitted from parents to offspring during reproduction show. Some characters are transmitted from parents to offspring during reproduction show. A. Only similarities with parents. B. Only variation with parents. C. Both similarity and variation with parents. D. Neither similarity nor variation. कि what are characters that are transmitted from parents to offspring? Which type of characters are transferred from parents to offspring? So both. C. Option C. Both type of characters. Some are similar characters and some variations are transferred to offspring. Okay. So the answer is C. Both similarities and variation वो क्या होगी, ट्रांसफर होगी to parents. Now next, a feature of reproduction that is common to amoeba, Spirogyra and yeast is that. What is the feature which is common in amoeba, Spirogyra and yeast? A. They reproduce asexually. B. They are all unicellular. C. They reproduce only sexually. D. They are all multicellular. So what is the similar between amoeba, Spirogyra and yeast? The option A is right. They reproduce asexually, because in the amoeba asexual reproduction occur. Amoeba में binary fission occur होगा. Spirogyra, in the Spirogyra fragmentation is occur, and yeast budding is occur in the yeast. So that's why when we talk about amoeba, Spirogyra and yeast, the common feature is that कि they reproduce asexually. Now next question is, in Spirogyra asexual reproduction take place by A. Breaking up of filament into small bits. B. Division of a cell into two cells. C. Division of a cell into many cells. D. Formation of young cells from older cells. So what is the right answer? Option A is the right. Breaking up of filament into smaller bits. Because in the when we talk about Spirogyra, so in the Spirogyra like this, कि ये जो Spirogyra के इस तरह जो fragmentations होते हैं, when we cut Spirogyra into two parts, all parts divided into all parts generated a new offspring. Now next, the ability of a cell to divide into several cells during reproduction in Plasmodium is called. The ability of a cell to divide into several cells during reproduction in Plasmodium. Basically, in the Plasmodium, which type of reproduction occur in the Plasmodium? So, in the Plasmodium, asexual reproduction occur in the Plasmodium. A, budding, reproductive division. C, binary fission. D, multiple fission. So, what is the right answer? Right answer is option D, multiple fission occur into the Plasmodium. Now next question. The correct sequence of reproductive stage seen in flowering plants is, okay, तो when flowering plants में reproductive stage कौन सी है? A, gametes, zygotes, embryo, seedling. Which reproductive stage? Reproductive stage के अंदर first of all gamete, zygote, embryo या seedling. Second, zygote, gametes, embryo, seedling. C, seedling, embryo, zygote या gametes. D, gametes, embryo, zygote या seedling. What is the sequence? कि क्या sequence है reproductive stage के अंदर? तो first of all option A is right. Gamete का formation होगा. After that when gamete fuse, they form a zygote. After that zygote convert into the embryo, or after that it convert into the seed. So option A is the right. So the sequence is first of all gamete, zygote, embryo and seed. Now next, the number of chromosome in parents and offspring of a particular species remain constant due to, okay, कि जो number है of chromosome in parents, okay, and offspring of a particular species remain constant. क्रोमोसोम नंबर पेरेंट्स में और ऑफस्प्रिंग में पर्टिकुलर स्पीशीज रिमेन कांस्टेंट ड्यू टू ए, डबलिंग ऑफ क्रोमोसोम आफ्टर जायगोट फॉर्मेशन. बी, halving of chromosomes during gamete formation. C, doubling of chromosomes after gamete formation. D, halving of chromosomes after gamete formation. So what is the right answer? Right answer is option B. कि मतलब halving मतलब half number of chromosome during the gamete formation. So this is the right answer कि जो number of chromosome in parents and offspring of a particular species remain constant because कि ये क्या हो जाएंगे? half number of chromosome during the gamete formation. Now next question. The rhizopus tubular thread-like structure bearing sporangia at their tips are called, okay. In rhizopus tubular thread-like structure is bearing sporangia, okay. तो rhizopus के अंदर जो sporangia in the sporangia spores are present in the sporangia or they are called A, filament, B, hyphae, C, rhizoids, D, root. So what is the right answer? Hyphae is the right answer. तो they are called hyphae. तो जो स्ट्रक्चर है sporangia के अंदर वो क्या कहलाएगा? Hyphae. Now next question. Vegetative propagation refers to formation of new plants form. A, stem, root and flowers. B, stem, root and leaves. C, stem, flower and fruits. D, stem, leaves and flowers. So what is the right answer? कि vegetative propagation refers to formation of new plants. Formation of new plants. तो क्या आंसर आएगा? Stem, root and leaves. This is the right answer. कि जो vegetative propagation है refers to formation of a new plant. तो न्यू प्लांट के लिए क्या आएगा? स्टेम, रूट एंड लीव्स. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. फैक्टर रेस्पॉन्सिबल for the rapid spread of bread mold on slice of bread are कि जो फैक्टर रेस्पॉन्सिबल है फॉर द रैपिड स्प्रेड जो स्प्रेड हो रहा है mold on slice of bread are first large number of spores, second point availability of moisture and nutrients in bread, third point presence of tubular branches hyphae, fourth formation of round shaped sporangia. So what is the right answer? First is large number of spores present रहते हैं. Second is availability of moisture and nutrients in bread कि जो क्या present है moisture और nutrients present है. That's why कि जो mold है on slice of bread occur होती है. Okay, तो what is the answer? Answer C, first and second. So the answer C is the right answer. Now next question. Length of pollen tube depends on the distance between कि जो pollen tube है pollen tube की जो length है वो किस पे depend करती है? A. pollen grain upper surface of stigma, pollen grain की upper surface of stigma पे. B. pollen grain on upper surface of stigma and ovule. C. pollen grain in anther and upper surface of stigma. D. upper surface of stigma and lower part of style. So what is the right answer? Option B is the right कि pollen grain on upper surface of stigma and ovule. So this is the right answer. Now next, which of the following statement are true for flower? First, flower are always bisexual. They are the sexual reproductive organ. Second, third, they are produced in all group of plants. Fourth, after fertilization they give rise to fruit. So what is the right answer कि which of the following statement are true for flowers? So it means कि flower are always bisexual. It is right या wrong? It is not right because it is not possible that all flowers are bisexual. Some flowers are unisexuals. Okay, so first is wrong. They are the sexual reproductive organ, right? They are the sexual reproductive organs से flowers है because sexually organs present into the flower. They are produced in all group of plants. This is the wrong because one group is half flower. All group, for example, Bryophyta does not have any flower. Okay, now after fertilization they give rise to fruit. This is the right कि जब flower fertilize हो जाएगा वो किस में convert हो जाएगा? They give rise to fruit. So it means कि second and fourth is right. So what is the answer? Answer D is the right answer because second they are the sexual reproductive organ and after fertilization they give rise to fruits. Now next question, which among the following statement are true for unisexual flower? कि which of among the following statement are true for the unisexual flower? कि when we talk about unisexual flower, so it means कि first they process both stamen and pistil. Okay, कि it means कि in the unisexual flower both stamen and pistil is present. Second point, they process either stamen or pistil. Either उनमें या तो फिर stamen present है और pistil. Third, they exhibit cross pollination. And fourth, unisexual flower processing only stamens cannot produce fruit. So what is the right? कि when we talk about unisexual flower, so in the unisexual flower कि they process either stamen or pistil. So in the unisexual flower either stamen present होगा और pistil. So this is the right. they exhibit cross pollination. This is also right, क्योंकि from the cross pollination they can pollinate. तो cross pollination के अंदर हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Because when we talk about unisexual flower, तो in the unisexual flower only one gamete is present, or when reproduction, for the reproduction other flower is necessary for the reproduction. So that's why cross pollination is occur into the unisexual flower. For unisexual flower processing, only stamen cannot produce fruit. If in a unisexual flower only stamen is produced, तो जो only stamen is present, तो it cannot produce fruit because fruit is converted from the ovary. तो ovary अगर केवल एक unisexual flower, it means कि only one gamete is present. When we talk about male flower, तो in the male flower only stamen is present, तो stamen cannot produce fruit. तो it means कि second, third and fourth is the right answer. So option B is the right. Second, third and fourth. Now next question. Which among the following statements are true for sexual reproduction in flowering plants? Just before question we talk about the unisexual flower. Now in this we talk about the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. It requires two type of gametes. Okay. Now second, fertilization is compulsory event. Third, it always results in formation of zygote. Fourth, offspring from a clones. Okay, so what is the right? कि which among of the following statement are true for sexual reproduction in flowering plant? So when we talk about sexual reproduction, so it requires two type of gamete is the right answer. Okay, fertilization is a commonly compulsory event. This is the right also, and it always result in formation of zygote. This is the right. So option C is the right. कि it means कि first, second and third. First, it means कि when we talk about sexual reproduction, so two gametes are necessary for the sexual reproduction. Fertilization is occur because when the two gametes are fused, this process is called fertilization. So it is a compulsory event, and it always result to formation of zygote. कि जो fertilization है, after fertilization formation of zygote is occur. So it means कि option first, second and C. So option C is the right answer. Now next question. In this figure, the part A, B and C are specially. कि जो part A है, what is the part A, what is the part B and what is the name of part C? So A, cotyledon, plumule and radicle. C, plumule, radicle and cotyledon. C, plumule, cotyledon and radicle. D, radicle, cotyledon and plumule. कि it means कि what is the A? तो A is the plumule, ठीक है? And B, तो B it is the cotyledon and C is radical. तो option C is the right answer कि plumule, cotyledon and radical. तो A किसको डिनोट करेगा? प्लूम्यूल को, B कॉटिलीडन को और C किसको डिनोट करेगा? रेडिकल को. Now next question. Offspring formed as a result of sexual reproduction exhibit more variation because कि offspring formed as a result of sexual reproduction. So in the sexual reproduction exhibit more variations because A, sexual reproduction is a lengthy process. B, genetic materials comes from two parents of the same species. C, genetic materials come from two parents of different species. D, genetic materials come from many parents. So what is the right answer? कि offspring formed as a result of sexual reproduction exhibit more variation. So option B is the right answer because genetic material comes from two parents of the same species. Now next, reproduction is essential for living organism in order to, कि reproduction is very important for living organism. Why reproduction is important for living organism? So what is the answer? A, keep them individual organism alive, इसलिए reproduction important है. B, fulfill their energy requirement, कि जो एनर्जी है उसको वो फुलफिल कर सके. सी, मेंटेन ग्रोथ, ग्रोथ को मेंटेन करे, इसलिए रिप्रोडक्शन एसेंशियल है. डी, कंटिन्यू द स्पीशीज जनरेशन आफ्टर जनरेशन. तो व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? राइट आंसर इज द डी, कंटिन्यू द स्पीशीज जनरेशन आफ्टर जनरेशन. दिस इज द राइट आंसर कि व्हाई रिप्रोडक्शन इज एसेंशियल फॉर लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म. So reproduction is essential for the living organism because continue the species generation after generation. Now next, during adolescence several changes occur in the human body. What is the age of adolescent age? Adolescent. What is the age of adolescent age? The 11 to 19. This is the age of adolescent age. So during adolescence several changes occur in the human body. So in the human body, in the girl body, in the boys, there are many changes occur in the adolescent stage. कि जब adolescent stage के टाइम में बहुत सारे various changes are occur. Mark one changes associated with sex maturation in boys. कि जो बॉयज की, व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट बॉयज, तो इसके अंदर क्या होगा? फर्स्ट, अ लॉस ऑफ मिल्क टीथ. बी, इंक्रीजिंग इन हाइट. सी, क्रैकिंग ऑफ वॉइस. डी, वेट गेन. तो व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? तो राइट आंसर इज सी, क्रैकिंग ऑफ वॉइस. ओके, दिस इज द सिम्टम ऑफ मैचुरेशन इन द एडोलसेंट एज. नाउ नेक्स्ट, third, 23. Next question is, in human female an event that reflect onset of reproductive phase is, कि in human female an event that reflect onset of reproductive phase. When reproductive phases start in the female. A, growth of body. B, changes in hair pattern. C, changes in voice. D, menstruation cycle occur. So what is the right answer? So right answer is the C, menstruation cycle is occur. So when menstruation cycle occur at the age of 10 to 12 and it stop at the age of 40 to 50, middle of the 40 to 50. So this is show the reproductive phase in the female. 45 to 50. Now next, in human males the testes lie in the scrotum because it helps in the. अब ये किसमें हेल्प करेगा? टेस्टिस. A, process is mating. B, formation of sperm. C, easy transfer of gametes. D, all of the above. कि ये जो in the human male testes lie, तो what is the right answer? Formation of sperm. This is the right answer. कि what is the, जो human males है उसके अंदर what is the function of testis. तो इसका क्या है? ये किसमें हेल्प करेगा? फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्पर्म में ये क्या करेगा? हेल्प करेगा. कि जो टेस्टिस विच इज प्रेजेंट ऑन द मेल, इट इज हेल्प इनटू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्पर्म्स. स्पर्म्स के फॉर्मेशन में क्या करेगा? हेल्प करेगा. नाउ नेक्स्ट, which among the following is not the function of testis at puberty? What is the age of puberty? Puberty and adolescence both are the से, तो इट मीन्स कि विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट द फंक्शन ऑफ द टेस्टिस एट प्यूबर्टी। प्यूबर्टी एज के टाइम में इसका क्या फंक्शन नहीं है? फॉर्मेशन ऑफ जर्म सेल्स, सिक्रीशन ऑफ टेस्टोस्टेरोन, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ प्लेसेंटा, सिक्रीशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोजन। तो विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट द फंक्शन ऑफ टेस्टिस एट प्यूबर्टी। प्यूबर्टी के अंदर क्या इसका फंक्शन नहीं है? सिक्रीशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोजन, सिक्रीशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोजन, टेस्टिस है वो सिक्रीशन नहीं करेगा। ओके, नाउ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ प्लेसेंटा, ये भी उसका फंक्शन नहीं है। फॉर्मेशन ऑफ जर्म सेल, ये भी इसका उसका फंक्शन नहीं है। तो मतलब जर्म सेल्स तो फॉर्म करेगा बट ये प्लेसेंटा और एस्ट्रोजन को फॉर्म नहीं करेगा। तो व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? ऑप्शन सी इज द राइट आंसर। बिकॉज तो विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट द फंक्शन ऑफ टेस्टिस। टेस्टिस का क्या फंक्शन नहीं है? डेवलपमेंट ऑफ प्लेसेंटा एंड सिक्रीशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोजन, दिस इज नॉट अ फंक्शन ऑफ टेस्टिस। नाउ नेक्स्ट, the correct sequence of organ in the male reproductive system for transport of sperm is कि when we talk about male reproductive system, तो in the male reproductive system जो transport of sperm है what is the sequence of transport of sperm? transport of sperm की क्या sequence है? now testis, first A is testis, vas differences and urethra. B, testis, ureter and urethra. C, testis, urethra and ureter. D, testis, vas differences या ureter. देखो two are similar, testis, vas difference and what is the difference? urethra and ureter. It means कि testis, vas difference, ureter and testis, vas difference, urethra. टेस्टिस, यूरेटर, यूरेथ्रा या यूरेटर। तो व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? ऑप्शन ए इज द राइट। तो जो स्पर्म ट्रांसपोर्ट होंगे फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेस्टिस, आफ्टर दैट व्हाट डिफरेंस और आफ्टर दैट यूरेथ्रा। तो ऑप्शन ए इज द राइट। नाउ विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग डिजीज इज नॉट सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीज? ओके, तो नॉट सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीज, ए सिफिलिस, बी हेपेटाइटिस, सी HIV/AIDS या डी गोनेरिया। तो विच इज नॉट? सिफिलिस, दिस इज अ सेक्सुअल ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीज। AIDS, दिस इज अ सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीज। गोनेरिया, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीज। So which disease is not sexually transported disease? So this is the answer is B, hepatitis. This is not sexually transmitted disease. Now we completed our some important MCQ questions. In the next session we learn some other questions.